Welcome back, my students. Today we're going to be looking at the 5 T sounds. So let's get started. The regular T sound in American English. The T sound appears before and after S. For example, bats, boats, cats, coats, meets, starts, steep, sting, stop, store. It also appears after N, unless T is the last letter of the word. 10, tonight, central, center, internet, international, magenta, painting, printer, sentence. The stop T sound in American English, sometimes called unreleased T or unaspirated T. It appears at the end of a word. For example, pot, bat, cat, amount, can't, mint. Alveolar flap, sometimes known as tap. I've done a video on the alveolar flap T sound. It's in the description box below. This is a soft D sound, as in water, instead of water, water. There are rules to this sound. Rule number 1. You say it between two vowel sounds. For example, a lot of, pretty, sort of. Rule number 2. Use it after a vowel plus R sound. For example, bitter, letter, water. Rule number 3. Before a syllabic ol, meaning before the unstressed ol sound, as in bottle, capital, hospital, metal. Rule number 4. Use it in a phrase or sentence before the stressed vowel at the start of the next word. For example, he's a know-it-all, know-it-all. I'd like you to meet Amy, meet Amy. It's not on, not on. What are you doing? What are? Fun fact, the letter T is often pronounced with this alveolar flap T sound in homophones. Homophones are words that sound the same but are spelt differently and have different meanings. For example, atom, atom, bedding, bedding, coating, coating, greater, greater, ladder, ladder, matter, matter, metal, metal, pedal, pedal, raided, raided, seeding, seeding, tidal, tidal, trader, trader, wedding, wedding, riding, riding. Now let's look at these vowel sounds with the alveolar flap T sound. Short A words with the flap T. Batter. I need to make the batter for the potato pancakes. Matter. What's the matter? Short E words with flap T. Letter. I got a letter yesterday. Better. Are you feeling better? Metal. The statue is made of metal. Short I words with flap T. City. Have you toured the city? Sitter. We need to get a babysitter. Little. The kitten is so little. Short O words with the flap T. Hotter. It's hotter in Tampa. Rotting. The banana was rotting sitting in the sun. Potter. I love reading Harry Potter books. Butter. I love putting butter on my bread. shutter. I live in the teal house with white shutters. Long A words with the flap T. Waiter. The waiter brought over some water. Later. See you later. Tasted. Everything tasted great. Long I words with the flap T. Lighter. Do you have a lighter? Biter. The puppy is a bit of a biter. Long O words with the flap T. Boater. My dad is an avid boater. Floating. The toy boat is floating down the river. Long U words with the flap T. Commuting. She's commuting to work on Tuesday. Muted. I muted the TV. Long oo, as in moon, with the flap T. Booted. I booted up the computer. Short as in book, with the flap T. Pudding. I was putting my scooter away. Diphthongs. Ow, as in cow, with the flap T. Pouting. He's pouting because he wants that toy. Oi. Hoisted. My dad hoisted up the sail. Schwa sound with the flap T. Sensitive. She's a sensitive person. Glottal stop. This is when you suddenly cut off your voice in the back of your throat, like in the sound uh-oh. You can check out the video I've done on glottal stops. I'll post the link in the description box below. The glottal stop occurs before an unstressed sound. For example, in the words bitten, beaten, button, certain, cotton, eaten, forgotten. There is a rule. When a word or a syllable ends with a T just before a consonant sound, you make the stop. It could be at the end of a syllable within a word, for example, football, or at the end of a word within a sentence or phrase, for example, I can't go. Atlas, curtly, flightless, football, hate mail, greatness, right now, seatbelt. What can you say? What can you say? Aspirated T. Here's a practice tip for this sound. Say tuh. Tuh. Put your hand in front of your mouth. Tuh. If you feel a burst of air on your hand the instant after you say it, you're doing it right. This T sound appears when the word starts with T, as in table, take, talk, tap, tea. It appears at the beginning of a stressed syllable. For example, attend, between, 18, participant, photography. And it appears after a consonant, except for the letter N. For example, actor, after, doctor, empty, lunchtime. Now let's practice mouth positions. Bonus, there are extra words in this section. And don't forget, listen first and then repeat. 10, 10. Today, today. Tonight, tonight. Tuesday, Tuesday. Bats, bats. Boats, boats. Cats, cats. Coats, coats. meets, meets, starts, starts, steep, steep, sting, sting, stop, stop, store, store. After n, central, center, internet, international, magenta, painting, printer, sentence, central, center, internet, international, magenta, painting, printer, sentence. Pot, pot, bat, bat, cat, cat, amount, amount, can't, can't, mint, mint, bitter, bitter, capital, capital, hospital, hospital, metal, metal. He's a know-it-all, know-it-all. He's a know-it-all. I'd like you to meet Amy. I'd like you to meet Amy. I'd like you to meet Amy. To meet Amy. I'd like you to meet Amy. It's not on. It's not on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Adam, Adam. Betting. Fun fact words. Adam, Adam. Betting, betting. Coding, coding. Greater, greater. Ladder, ladder. Matter, matter. Metal, metal. Metal, metal. Pedal, pedal. Thaw, thaw, thaw. Rated, rated. Seating, seating. Title, title. Trader, trader. Wedding, wedding. Riding, riding. Batter, batter. Matter, matter. Ladder, ladder. Better, better. Metal, metal. City, city. Sitter, sitter. Little, little. Hotter, hotter. Rotting, rotting. Potter, potter. butter, butter, shudder, shudder, waiter, waiter, later, later, tasted, tasted, meter, meter, theater, theater, lighter, lighter, biter, biter, boater, boater, floating, floating, commuting, commuting, muted, muted, booted, booted, pudding, pudding, pouting, pouting, hoisted, hoisted, sensitive, sensitive, uh-uh, uh-uh, nuh-uh, nuh-uh, beaten, beaten, bitten, bitten, bit, mm, bitten, beaten, beaten, button, n, 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 beaten, beaten, bitten, bitten, button, button, certain, certain, cotton, cotton, eaten, eaten, forgotten, forgotten, curtly, 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 football, football, hate mail, hate mail, right now, right now, seat belt, seat belt, treatment, treatment. What can you say? 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 Aspirated T. T, 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 t. Starts with T. Table, table, take, take, tango, tango, tap, tap, tea, tea, teeth, teeth, tell, tell, tongue, 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 took, 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 took. Beginning of a stressed syllable. Attack, attack, attend, 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 between, between, 18, 18, Italian, Italian, mistake, mistake, particular, particular, participant, 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 photography, photography, photography. After a consonant, except N, actor, actor, after, after, doctor, doctor, empty, empty, lunchtime, lunchtime. If you liked this video, check out my other pronunciation videos. I'll post the links in the description box below. If you have a question about pronunciation, let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and remember, please keep practicing. Bye!